now we're going to take a look at receivers, and receivers are kind of the ways that we create methods in Go, but we don't say, I think we do actually say method, but Go has a language all its own to talk about the language, and so they use terms that don't always, like instead of saying public private, you say visible, not visible, or exported, not exported. Anyhow, we're going to look at receivers and methods, and so func is follows this syntax. So we have receiver, and then identifier, and then params, and then returns, right? And then code. And so that's what a func follows. We're going to create a type, and it's going to be a person and a struct, and it'll be first, and that'll be a string. And then we could attach, and so then we could create a person, and p1 colon equal, and it's composite literal, which is the type, and then the curly braces, and then the values. And first is going to be James. And then we might also do last is a string, and last is bond. And then p2 colon equal person, and we will do first is Jenny Moneypenny, and last is Moneypenny. And then we'll func this code. And we haven't used either of those, so func.println p1, p2, and we printed our people out. And now we're going to do receiver. And so, sorry, it's just been literally 15 months since I've done this. So we're going to create a func, and we're going to attach that to type person. And we're going to say, call this speak, and it'll return nothing in code. And we'll do p dot first. So we'll do func.println says and p dot saying. I'm going to go add saying. So p first says, and then saying. And so we've attached the method speak to any value of type person. Listen to how I said that. We attached the method speak to any value of type person. Well, we have here a value of type person, p1. We have here a value of type person. And we could call different things. We could do p first. And we could do says, and then p dot saying. p1 dot saying. There we go. I was like, why isn't it not showing up? And we could do p dot to first, says, and we could do p2 dot saying. That's one way to do it. And we could also just do p1 dot speak. We could also do p2 dot speak. And I'm just going to do a little func.println here to sort of separate things. Okay, so this is calling individual fields, first name, saying, and print line passing in variadic parameters, unlimited number of parameters. And this is calling the method speak, which is attached to any value of type person. So the receiver attaches a function to a type. Whoa. A receiver attaches a function to a type. So any value of that type has that function or method available to it. That's it. So now when I run this, it blows up. That's pretty cool, right? So that's what a receiver does. And that's how you attach a function to a type. So any value of that type can use that function. And this is kind of just like a parameter, right? We just have a value of type person, and we could access all of its fields in it. Cool? Cool. Anybody have questions? Cool.